Hello and welcome to SatTV Week. Siemens convergence creators have gone beyond the limits of traditional satellite interference localization with the launch of SEACAM's ILS-1. This latest interference mitigation solution puts next-generation geolocation at the fingertips of satellite operators right now. It overcomes the limitations and complexity of existing interference localization tools and is an ideal solution for the reliable operation of satellites, regardless of their distance to adjacent satellites. While existing satellite geolocation systems require at least two geostationary satellites in close proximity to each other in order to obtain sufficient crosstalk for reliable geolocation signal processing, Siemens CVC go beyond this limitation with its latest development. Hans-Martin Steiner, Vice President Space for Siemens, explains how this latest development is revolutionary.
We introduced a new feature of our carrier monitoring system, which is called SEACAMS, and as you were pointing out, it's called ILS-1. Why it is called ILS-1? It is, from my point of view, revolutionary because normally what you need for interference localization, so if you detect something is going wrong with your satellite signal and you want to detect where it comes from, the interference or what's going wrong, you normally need two satellites in order to geolocate it on the ground. With our solution that we introduced yesterday, you need just one satellite. So your own satellite, and normally, of course, you know everything about your own satellite, or you're supposed to know everything about your satellite. And so this is much easier than the old solution, or let's say the conventional standard solution, because the second satellite has to fulfill certain criteria. It must be very close to your satellite. It must be in the same frequency range, and you have to know the exact position of the second satellite. So, and if you are not the owner of the second satellite, you are out of luck, which means that in a lot of cases you are not able to geolocate it with the conventional solution. With our new one, you are able to do it with your own satellite, and so this is why you don't need a second one, and this is why we call it ILS-1, and this is why I think it's quite a revolutionary step in geolocation.
ASC Signal Corporation has introduced a new transportable R-Strat certifiable 2.5 metre carbon fibre antenna that provides high performance across multiple bands in a reduced weight configuration ideal for rapid deployment. The new system, which operates at L, X, C, KU, KA, Q and V bands, is the latest addition to the company's expanded mobile product line and complies with US military specifications for trailer mounting and remote field deployment. ASC Signal has received a significant initial order for antennas being fielded for the US military. The ASC Signal 2.5 metre system combines the company's innovative antenna design with its state-of-the-art next-generation controller to provide the highest level of tracking accuracy available in antenna systems of this size. The 2.5 metre design maximises gain and tracking stability in a streamlined, reduced weight configuration and joins ASC Signal's 2.4 metre, 3.9 metre and 4 metre carbon fibre antenna products. Now here is Tricia with news of Eutelsat 3B.
Following its successful launch on May the 26th, Eutelsat Communications has announced that the Eutelsat 3B satellite is now fully fired up and providing commercial services at 3 degrees east. Eutelsat's newest satellite is designed to increase and diversify capacity and reach of Europe, Africa, the Middle East, Central Asia and Brazil. Overnight transfer of customer traffic onto the new satellite from the two Eutelsat satellites already at 3 degrees east, namely Eutelsat 3D and Eutelsat 3A, was completed on the evening of July the 5th. Having completed their missions, both satellites will now be redeployed. Eutelsat 3D is already on its way to 7 degrees east, where it will be co-positioned with Eutelsat 7A to increase capacity and in-orbit security for customers providing DTH, professional video, data and telecom services in Europe, Turkey, the Middle East, Africa and Indian Ocean islands. It is scheduled to go into service at 7 degrees east in mid-July, at which point it will be renamed Eutelsat 7B. Eutelsat 3A will be relocated at 8 degrees west until it's to be deorbited later in 2014.
And finally, Intelsat has signed a 15-year agreement with Encompass Digital Media, a global leader in mission-critical media capture, management and distribution services, for capacity on Intelsat 34, one of the 3 satellites comprising Intelsat's premier video neighbourhoods serving Latin America. Encompass will transition from Intelsat 805 at 304.5 degrees east to its replacement satellite Intelsat 34 in late 2015 and lease additional C-band capacity to expand its SD and HD video distribution feeds throughout Latin America. That's all for this week. Thanks for watching.